Good morning and happy Friday. Yay! It's the kickoff to the weekend. Or if you're like me and you work 7 days a week, it's just another day. Actually, I do consider a weekend a little better because I do a completely different job on the weekend than what I do Monday through Friday. And I actually like that. I have a lot of fun. So anyway, I hope that this video and this day finds you doing well and having a glorious morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is when you're watching this video. And I hope that you have amazing plans for a great weekend yourself this weekend. I will be working, which is good though. It's good. It's a good thing. Today I have Miss Trixie on. She's really becoming pretty much my favorite of all the girls. So I'll be rocking Miss Trixie. Plus I got my red hair and my pink. I got a pink t-shirt with a pink hoodie. So I'm kind of getting all ready for February coming up, even though we still have until 3 days left in January. I'm still getting ready for Valentine's. Yay! Anyway, with that being said, today we're going to talk about managing adult ADHD, which is something that I struggle with every single day of my life. But one of the things that I use to manage my ADHD is to check my planners 3 times a day. Now, my husband, Henry, bless his heart, he thinks that sticking my nose in my planners 3 times a day is a bit overkill. He thinks it's a little much. But for someone like me who has such a hard time focusing in the first place, I'm so easily distracted. He's always talking about how bad my ADHD is, but then he always talks about how ridiculous it is when I'm in my planners 3 times a day. So he doesn't understand how hard it is to keep me on track. And if you follow me, you may know, and if you don't, I work a full-time job for Piedmont Hospital based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I work part-time jobs. I do Instacart, I do DoorDash, I do Uber Eats on the occasion. I really don't do a lot with Uber Eats, but I should. I do that. I am a full-time college student working to complete my bachelor's degree. I have 3 full-time Siberian Huskies, 2 adult rescue Huskies that require a lot of work because they were rescues, and we're still working on socializing them and conditioning them or deconditioning them to their environment that they came from, and teaching them how to be part of a family and how to be a pet. We have had one for 2 years now, and she's really doing amazing. She really doesn't require a lot of extra work anymore. She's just I was the first one here. I am the HBIC in this place, and I require the most attention and energy. Our second one, he's been with us a year. He was our second rescue. He's come a long, long way, and I'm so proud of him, but he still has a long way to go. He was a 3-year-old Husky who was in horrible condition when we got him. So there's so much about his new life that is so foreign to him. So we're still working on him. And then in October of last year, we actually got a puppy. We bought a puppy from a breeder in Tennessee. So now we're kind of we have the 2 rescues, and now we're completely training a brand new puppy. So I have that to deal with. And I try to maintain a house, which can be a nightmare with 3 huskies. My 2 adult huskies are currently blowing their coats right now. They decided to do it at the same time because they thought that would be really fun. It's not that fun. They just don't understand that. But so trying to maintain a house can be a nightmare, especially right now. I have 2 vacuum cleaners. I have a Shark Rocket that I purchased right after we got Chimera, our first husky, 2 years ago. So it's 2 years old. And then for Christmas, Henry got me a robot vacuum. Now, the 2 vacuums, they struggle to keep up with all the husky hair. And now all of a sudden, my Shark this very week has decided to bail on me. So I had to actually break down and order me a new vacuum cleaner, and I hated to have to do it. But like I said, my other one is 2 years old. It's been through 3 huskies and, well, 2 really that shed. The puppy really hasn't gotten old enough to ever blow his coat yet. So that's coming. Something more to look forward to, I suppose. But anyway, my Shark is just not working at all. It's like, I mean, it's running, but it is just not functional at all. So I've really not been able to get my I've vacuumed every day this week. I've ran both vacuums, but I have yet at one time to actually get my floor clean. It's been a nightmare. So I have that. Okay, so where was, see, here I am. How hard it is for me to stay focused. Okay, so I work a full-time job. I work 2 part-time jobs. I'm a full-time student. I'm a full-time husky mom. And on top of that, I actually went one day this week, which was yesterday on Thursday, to shadow at the hospital here in Cartersville for yet another job. It's a PRN position with the hospital, and I'm really keeping my fingers crossed, and I'm excited about it. So I'm just waiting to hear the final word. But I went yesterday to shadow the person who is currently doing the job, just to kind of get an idea of what the job entails and have a chance to ask questions. So I will be starting another job. Fingers crossed. And if I get this position, it's probably only going to be like every other weekend, like mainly a weekend job. So I will still continue to do my DoorDash and my Instacart. So then I will have 4 jobs. Only one of them's full-time, but 3 part-time jobs, and still a full-time student, a full-time husky mom, and try to maintain a house. So staying on track for me is something that is so important and so vital. So one thing that I do is I check my planners 3 times a day. I have 2 main planners that I work in. And this one right here is she's my happy planner, recovery planner. And this is the one that I mainly put like my school lessons, like my coursework in. And this is the one that's kind of like where this is for my personal, it's a recovery planner. So it's like for my personal, like my self-growth, my mental health, like all those self-care things. I do those for me, and those are in here. So I fill out on Sunday evening is when I usually do like all my planner weekly reset and sit down and do my planning for the week. So I take the planner and I write down like my lessons and my training modules or anything I need to do, plus anything like, self-care related, anything personal that's for like my mental health, my personal development, self-growth, things like that. So I put those in here for the week. Then I have this completely adorable little planner that I got from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, it's just a little Hobby Lobby brand. It's just a little spiral planner, and it goes Sunday to Saturday layout, but I still like it. And so I actually use this for like my main, like my home and life planner. So this is the one that I put in all of my work schedule. Like my main job with the hospital, I have set hours. I work Monday through Friday, the exact same hours every week, unless I take a PTO day or it's my weekend to work. So I never really put those hours or that schedule in my planner, but I put in like my hours when I plan to do Instacart or if I pick up a DoorDash shift. So I put those in there. So I schedule. And then when I get this new job, I'm not going to say if, I'm going to manifest this, and I'm going to say when I get this new job, starting with the hospital, I will be putting those shifts in here as well. So this is like my main like work planner. So I put in all my like extra work shifts. Errands, like if I need to run errands, like this weekend I need to go to the post office, and I actually don't have this in here yet, but I need to add that I've got to go to the post office and send some things to my little sweet Brianna. And I follow the Fly Lady system. If you've never heard of Fly Lady, where have you been? But no, seriously, like I follow the Fly Lady cleaning system as best as I can with my schedule and my dogs. But so I have her little app on my phone, but honestly, I never carry my phone around with me. I just never have it on me. And I am a tactile person. Like I'm a tactile learner. I learn best hands-on, and being a tactile person. Pen to paper is just something that's mentally ingrained in me that's what I need to see. So I usually in this planner each week will like log what zone we're in. Like this week I'm in zone 5. And then each week I will kind of break down like the zone tasks throughout the week. And then I will just kind of go through here and mark those off. So every morning I have time set aside that I look over my 2 planners to see what are my school assignments for the day that I need to get completed. And I see what any errands that I need to run if I have time. If I've picked up an Instacart shift or a DoorDash shift, I see that. And whatever are my zone chores for that week. I don't write down like every day I do the Fly Lady morning routine, evening routine. I don't write those down in this planner because I've been doing Fly Lady for 10 years. I know exactly what the morning routine is. I don't have to even think about it. I just write the zone tasks down so that I just kind of have something to go by, like to say, oh, I haven't cleaned the windows yet this week. I need to clean the window. I need to clean out the linen closet, where I try to put them out throughout the week and make sure I get them scheduled in. So I don't really do the each individual task. Like I'm not going to make my bed in my planner because I know that I'm going to make my bed. I don't have to mark that off in the planner. My bed is made every day, regardless. So like things like cleaning out my car and washing the dog bowls, just like little things like that. I'll just jot down here things that I don't do every day that I need to make sure that I remember. So these are like my 2 main planners. So every morning I kind of look over those 2 planners and see like, oh, I've got to do a module in this chapter, in this course, and I need to wash the dog bowls today, and I need to clean out the car today. So I'll have those down. So then I take my 3rd planner, which is the one that goes with me everywhere, pretty much throughout the house all day long. I keep it right beside my desk when I'm working. And this is my little daily planner. And this is a Minerva Journaling. That's the name of it. Minerva, Minerva Journaling. And it's just a little daily planner. And it's so pretty. And it's very functional because you have a section for a brain dump. You have like your schedule, your timed, and it starts at 6 a.m. and goes to 10:30 p.m., which is perfect for me because I get up at 5 a.m. every day. And then you have like your little list of priorities. Like I put like take medicine, complete essay 1, move the TV stand downstairs, like different things like that, and your little brain dump. So what I will do every morning is I will sit down with this planner, my household, to see like what zone chores I need to get done. If I'm doing Instacart that day, if I have DoorDash schedule. And I will take this planner and see like where I'm at on my school if I need to do. I also have this monthly, like a little self-care challenge each day. You do a little self-care task for yourself. So I will take that and my coursework, my schoolwork, and then I will add it into here. And for me, with my ADD, time blocking I have found time blocking is to be the most amazing thing. Now I can put it in this planner and I can like highlight my little color block times, but I've also learned to rely so heavily on timers. I will set a timer on my phone, or usually if I'm sitting at the table doing my schoolwork, like study time, I'll set a timer on the microwave because, you know, the kitchen's right here, the microwave, and then I'm right here. So I'm really close to it. So I will set a timer for how long of time I have blocked off. So like, you know, like I had study time blocked off for this amount of time. And then yesterday I went to do the shadowing at the hospital. And then here was like my work. So what I will do is I will take these two planners, my two main planners, and based on what I need to do, like if I've picked up an Instacart shift, I will block out that time for how long I'm doing Instacart or DoorDash. I automatically have to block out the time because I know that I'm working. If it's Monday through Friday, I know when my work time is and I can block that off. And the only thing allowed in those times is like in my break, I might do something like yesterday during my break time, I get like a 30-minute lunch and 2 15-minute breaks. So during my break time, during one of my 15-minute breaks, I worked on some of my zone chores for the week. My second break, I went down to, you know, change out a load of laundry, put a load into dry, bring the ones in the dryer that were up to put them away. And then in my 30-minute lunch break, I worked on fixing the things I needed to prep for dinner last night. So that's the only thing allowed during my work time. And then, so like today I had my Instacart time that I had scheduled, set aside for Instacart orders, and then time for study. Now during those times, I block it off, color block it. I don't allow anything else to happen. I turn off, like my phone notifications are turned off. There's no TV allowed on. The only interruption that I am allowed to ever have during those times is the dogs, and that's just because they're so demanding. They don't have any respect for me time. So sometimes I will have to get up when I'm studying or I'm setting aside my journaling time in my morning. And one thing too, I don't put in here like on my daily schedule, I don't put like my morning meditation, and I do the miracle morning. So my morning meditation, affirmations, visualization, and journaling, I don't put that on here because this doesn't start until 6 a.m. and I get up at 5 a.m. So those are the things I do first thing when I get out of bed in the morning. So those are already completed well before the 6 a.m. time starts. So I don't have to put that in there. And then I don't put this on my priorities because it already is begun before I start this. So I take these 2 planners and I jot down anything that's scheduled, like a DoorDash schedule, an Instacart schedule, and I block that time out. And then any, like my school assignment, like I need to read chapter 3 today, and I needed to do chapter 4, module 3, lesson 3. So that was something. So I put down like what I have to get done for the day, things that I need to get done. And then, so this is when I look at them first thing in the morning. Now I take this only time I look at these 2 planners is first thing in the morning and late at night. So during the day, I take this my little daily to-do planner, which, by the way, Minerva Journaling, if you would like to look at their website, I have a code I will put in the description block. Yeah, the block downstairs, the description box, and it's called Plan with Tina 10. And if you want to use that code, you can get 10% off of your order if you'd like to check them out. So I got the daily planner and I bought a journal notebook, and I love it. It's beautiful. I actually did a video where I kind of showed them off. Again, here I'm getting distracted and not staying on focus. So here's why. It's so important for me to do these things that I do to keep myself on track. So this planner goes beside my desk. It stays on my desk while I'm working. During my break times, during my lunchtime, or anytime throughout the day that I get like 30 seconds, I will look at this and kind of see where I'm at throughout the day. Like, have I taken my medicine yet? If I haven't taken my medicine yet, then when I'm on my break time, I know I need to go ahead and take my medicine. If I need to email someone, like today, I have an email that I need to follow up with. So if on my first break, if I haven't reached out to her and responded to her email, then I need to go ahead and write that email real quick and send it. So I look at this. I'm going to say this is the second look at my planner, and I usually do this about my first or second break of the day, just to kind of like self-check and see where I'm at throughout the day. And then my final time is, again, I will look at my main planner and my school planner, my little recovery planner and this planner. And what I will do is I will see what I have like scheduled for tomorrow. Like today is today, this is tomorrow. I will look and see what is scheduled tomorrow. And I will look and see what did not get completed today, if anything does not get completed on my list today. And what I will do is I will just go ahead and start filling in tomorrow with what do I need to do tomorrow. I will just move any of these tasks from today over to tomorrow, and then I will add the tasks that are listed in my planner. So that is the third time. So I look at them first thing in the morning. I look at them about midday during my break from work, which is when I look at my daily planner. And then at night, after I have cleaned up the kitchen, taken my bath, and I'm just getting ready to wind down and end the day, get ready for bed, I will just kind of go over my planners just so that I can pre-plan for what I need to put on my daily planner for the next day. So that is what helps keep me on track. And like I said, for some people, it may be a little extensive. Some people may think looking at their planners 3 times a day is overkill. Some people may actually look at their planners more than 3 times a day. So I don't know. I guess it just depends on everyone. But I have a lot going on, and it's so easy to get overwhelmed. Plus, with having ADHD, I get distracted so easy, and I can just like start on one task and I can wind up doing something completely different. And this is like why planning and staying on a routine and time blocking is so important for me, because I couldn't tell you how many times, like on a weekend or something, Henry would be home and I'm like just kind of doing things like completely unaware of what I'm doing. But, you know, he will just kind of notice it on his own and say, hold on. How many things do you have going at one time? And I will be like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you've got this, you've got that, and you're over there doing that. He's like, why do you start so many things before you finish one? And that's just, excuse me, that's how I am. So easy for me to get off target, off task, and just wander around, doing things aimlessly. So looking at my planners is so important for me to just kind of check in on where I'm at, where I need to be, keep me on task, keep me on target, and keep me focused. So how about you? How many times a day do you look at your planners? Do you deal with ADHD as well and find it really hard to managing time throughout your day? Do you use planners? Do you find that they're effective? Do you just kind of wing it and let yourself like just flow through the day and just let your mind take you wherever it will? Let me know. Just put down in the comments below and let me know like what's your style of managing your ADHD, and or just how you manage your time throughout the day with your planners. And with that, if you've made it to the end of this video, as always, thank you so much. It means the world to me when you take time out of your day to watch my videos. And I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day. Bye.